Guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good start to the week as we are here for the first game of the week. Coventry taking on Huddersfield Town. So just going to share the team news on the screen with you guys, and I will come to the comments very shortly as we are about to get underway. Both sets of players on the pitch. As we're just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. As you guys can see, Coventry going with 3 at the back, 4 in midfield, and 3 up front. Huddersfield going with 3 at the back, 5 in midfield, and 2 up front. So slight variation in formation. Will be interesting to see how that plays out. So we are underway as Huddersfield kick off and knock the ball out to that far side, and it's gone straight out of play for throwing to Coventry midway inside their own half. How's it going, Billy? Billy C saying, hi, Gaz. Won't be in the stream, but I'm just going to drop in a prediction. I'm going 2-1 Coventry. I think it will be tight with chances for both teams. Thank you for that, Billy. Always appreciate you dropping in, mate. No worries if you can't join us tonight, but thank you for leaving your score prediction. Hope you have a good evening, mate. And yeah, 2-1 could be a tight game. It could be one-sided. Only time will tell. But thank you for that, Billy. And as I say, mate, hope you have a good night. George is saying, Town fan here. It's going to be a 3-1 Huddersfield win. UTT. How's it going, George? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Good to have you with us. Welcome to the show, and thank you very much for the score prediction, mate. Always good to have club fans of different clubs and the clubs that are actually involved giving score predictions. So thank you for that, George, and welcome to Fan Den. As I say, mate, hope you had a good day, and let's hope your team can put in a good performance for you, mate. So thanks for that, George. Ben, how you doing, mate? Ben saying, hi, lads and ladies. I think Coventry aren't doing well. I'll see a sneaky 1-0 Huddersfield win. Interesting. Yeah, well, that's a good shout. Thank you for that, Ben. I like the way you're explaining your logic there, mate. So top stuff. And welcome to the show, Ben. Always good to have you with us. So Huddersfield now with the possession on that far side as Coventry challenge for it and win it back. And now Coventry knocking it back towards their own box as they're still on that far side. Now kicking it long up the field as both sets of players challenge for it. And it's Huddersfield that come away with it in the centre circle as now they knock it out wide to this near side. As Coventry just sitting off. And Huddersfield play it back to their defensive line. So thanks for that, Ben. Mr. Barnsley saying 4-0 to Dogs Huddersfield Town. Okay. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. I'm not sure what the Dogs is. I think that's maybe some kind of banter. But thank you for that, Mr. Barnsley, who's Ryan. And appreciate you dropping your prediction in. As he's not giving us a prediction, has he? I can't see. No, but thank you for sharing your thoughts, Ryan. And as I say, I hope you've had a good day also, mate. Strange that Ryan not getting behind Huddersfield in this one, as he's normally quite proud of the Yorkshire teams. Coventry with a possession on this near side as Huddersfield are challenging for it. And the ball has gone out for a throw-in inside the Huddersfield half of the field on this near side. Karuma is saying, excited. How's it going, Karuma? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Good to have you with us. I don't think you've been on the channel before. I don't recognise the account, but thank you for that, mate. Good to hear you. Looking forward to the game. Let us know which club you support, and thank you for that, mate. Good to have you with us. Crusaders FC unofficial. I'm presuming that this is Glasgow Rangers. Change the account name again, mate. You need to stick with the same account name. You're never going to build your channel to be successful when you keep changing the name. It's going to confuse fans what club you're actually focusing on. But good to have you with us, Crusaders. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you've had a good day. As the ball's just been knocked out of play again on this near side, so it's going to be This has actually gone the wrong side of the corner flag. So I'll come back to your comment in a minute, Crusaders. We've got a corner on this near side for Coventry as they take it short now towards the edge of the box. Cross comes in. It's deep as it's headed by both teams, and Huddersfield managing to clear it outside their box as both sets of players now challenge for it. Coventry head it back towards goal as it's knocked away, but now Coventry pick up the pieces, crossing it back into the box. It's deep and it's headed out on that far side as it's gone out for another corner to Coventry, this time on the opposite side of the field. So Crusaders saying, well, Gaz, how's it going, mate? And hello to everyone else. I'm going for a 3-1 win with Coventry. Win for Coventry tonight. Okay, thank you for that, Crusaders. Good to have you with us, mate. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. Corner comes in as it's knocked away. Coventry picking it up on the edge of the box. Shot comes in, but it's deflected away out to this near side as Coventry now with another cross coming in, but it's blocked off and it's gone behind for another corner on this near side. So thank you for that, Crusaders. Good to have you with us, mate. And hope you've had a good day. And thanks for asking, mate. Yeah, I'm good. Hope you are too. So corner on this near side for Coventry, taken short again, knocked out to the edge of the box. As now, poor shot comes in and it's gone well wide, and that'll be a goal kick for Huddersfield. Karuma is saying, I don't have Sky Sports, so thanks for this. No worries, mate. No worries. We do different games. It's not just on Sky. There's other channels that have actually got this game tonight. I always tell you guys, if you want to watch the game, just Google it. Just Google it. So much different media companies covering games across the UK these days that you never know if you might be surprised and find that you have got one of the channels that are showing it. So I would always recommend you guys to Google it when you've got your own team playing. Even if it's not showing as a TV game, it sometimes can be. So ball cleared up the field for Huddersfield as it's knocked out on that far side, and it's gone out for a throw-in. So throw-in has gone Huddersfield's way. So we're just coming up to 7 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Huddersfield now with this throw-in just inside their own half, close to the halfway line as the ball comes in and it knocks straight out of play again for another throw-in to Huddersfield, this time just inside the Coventry half. So thank you for that, Karuma. Appreciate you saying, mate, and it's good to have you with us. Crusaders, I'll have to read that in a minute, mate. Bit long, that. As the ball comes in, now it's knocked down this near side. Both sets of players in a foot race as Coventry trying to get towards the box, but Huddersfield have come across and managed to get the challenge in, and it's knocked out a play for a throw-in deep inside the Huddersfield half of the field. So Coventry now with the throw-in on that far side as the ball comes in. Huddersfield quickly challenging for it, and it's gone straight out of play again for another throw-in. So throw-in taken as it's taken towards a byline, and then it's gone straight back out of play again on that far side. Another throw-in to Coventry. The ball comes in as Coventry trying to take it to the byline, but they've ended up knocking it out of play. And that'll be a goal kick to Huddersfield. Crusaders saying Coventry fan must still be devastated about not getting into the Premier League. Have to say I feel a bit sorry for them and looks as if they won't go up this season. But who knows? Luton did unthinkable. Well said, Crusaders. Absolutely, yep. Well said, mate. I think it's too early yet to say that any team has not got a chance. Every team in the Championship has got a chance. It's such a competitive league that I think even the teams at the bottom, if they put a run together, could still potentially push up towards the top end of the table and maybe even get into the playoff positions. Too many games still to be played yet in the Championship. But thank you for that, Crusaders. As you say, yep, disappointing for the Coventry fans, but they should be proud of their team. They gave a good effort last season, and that should give them confidence to know that they've got the foundations within their club to push again and maybe next time do better. So ball being challenged by both sets of players on that far side as it's kicked towards the Coventry box. Coventry knocking it back in the direction it came from as Huddersfield pick up the possession and now win a foul on that far side. So foul for Huddersfield is right out on that far side, almost level with the centre circle. So good distance from goal, this guys. As Coventry playing a high line defensively, so Huddersfield going to be getting across towards the box. As, the free kick is now taken, comes in, it's deep, as Coventry have managed to head it behind, and that's gone out for a corner on this near side to Huddersfield. So yeah, you're right, mate. Was disappointing for Coventry, but as I say, mate, I think they can be proud of their team, and should give them confidence to believe that they can reach the Premier League, putting up such a positive effort last season. So we've got a corner on this near side. So thanks for that, Crusaders. Crusaders also saying, hi, Karuma, who do you support? Thank you, mate. Awesome from Crusaders, loving the positivity. Corner comes in, it's knocked away. It's now Coventry win the ball outside the box as they race up the field, knocking it out wide to that far side now as they come towards the edge of the box. Huddersfield getting bodies across as now Coventry with a cross into the box. It's headed away by Huddersfield and out to this near side as both sets of players challenge for it, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in to Coventry. So Coventry taking the throw-in quickly, but immediately under pressure from Huddersfield as Huddersfield win the ball back, now playing it into the middle as they knock it out wide to that far side, pushing up towards the halfway line as now Coventry come across to challenge for the ball, but Huddersfield managing to retain it as they now play it back towards their own goal. And the goalkeeper intercepts it, kicking it long up the field and giving the possession straight back to Coventry. So Coventry now with the possession on the halfway line. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as Coventry work through the press. Cross comes in and it's straight across the box and out to this near side as Huddersfield pick up the possession. Now Huddersfield try to move up the field as they kick it long, but it's intercepted by Coventry. It's down to Coventry working the ball forward. Ball played out wide to this near side, but I've got a funny feeling we're going to have a late offside flag here, guys, as the ball comes towards the edge of the box with Coventry. Challenge comes in as Headley there gets the ball and knocks it out of play for a corner on this near side to Coventry. So thanks for that, Crusaders. And Ben is saying not good at geography, but is Huddersfield in Yorkshire part of England's part of England? That's the only reason I think Ryan wants them to win. Ball kicked in as it's knocked away from the corner, knocked out towards the edge of the box. Coventry picking it up, trying to play it out wide to this near side, but Huddersfield intercept it. Now Huddersfield have won it again as the ball ricocheted away. And now Huddersfield racing towards the edge of the Coventry box as they come forward. Ball played out wide to that far side. It's knocked away as the shot comes in. And now Huddersfield picking up the possession again on that far side as a cross comes in. It's deep and it's way too much on that. And it's gone out of play for a goal kick. I don't know, mate. I don't know, Ben, to be fair, mate. I was a bit confused with Ryan's comment, to be fair. I wasn't sure with him putting dogs, whether that was a negative or a positive, whether he wanted Huddersfield to win or lose. I don't know. But yes, you're right, mate. Huddersfield is in Yorkshire. It's very close to Bradford. So now the ball with Huddersfield on this near side as Coventry challenge for it. Now Coventry coming towards the edge of the Huddersfield box on this near side as they play it into the centre now. Huddersfield just sitting off on the edge of their box as Coventry play it back out wide to this near side. Under pressure from Huddersfield as they manage to keep the possession. Now a ball over the top as they come into the box. Managed to get the shot off, but it's deflected as the Huddersfield defender there just managing to block the shot. And now Coventry win back the possession outside the box as the cross comes in and it's knocked away and goes behind goal. And that will be, should be a goal kick this, but it's gone a corner. It looked like a goal kick to me. It looked like the Coventry player was the last one to touch it, but the cameras don't always show us all the angles. So corner on the far side for Coventry. So thanks for that, Ben. Nice one, mate. Karuma said, please show us the game. I can't do that, mate. It's copyright. I cannot show you the game. I can only, that's why I take the time to actually tell you what's going on in the game. If I show you the game, our channel would get shut down for copyright. So corner comes in. It's headed away. As the ball ricochets out to that far side. Coventry picking it up again as they play it forward, but then coming backwards to go forward again as Huddersfield come to press the ball. Still all on that far side. As eventually Coventry knock it back towards the centre circle. Huddersfield trying to challenge for the ball as Coventry now play it out wide to this near side. Space to run into as they come towards the edge of the Huddersfield box. Ball crossed in and it's deflected away as Coventry pick up the pieces on the edge of the box. Another shot comes in, but this time it's well wide and goes behind for a goal kick. So, yep, Karuma, apologies for that, mate. Nothing I can do about showing you the game. If you want to see it, you'll have to pay out for the TV companies that provide it, the same as I do, mate. Crusaders saying, disappointed I couldn't make it in a while, Gaz, but I'm here today. No worries, mate. Well, I've actually not been on over the weekend. I've had some personal stuff to deal with, so I wasn't on over the weekend. But yeah, mate, no worries. Totally understand you guys. I've said it several times. I always understand you guys have other things going on sometimes. So, always good to have you with us, mate. And like I said, don't worry if you can't always make it. I do understand that you guys have other things going on sometimes. So throwing on that far side for Coventry as the ball's gone out of play midway inside the Huddersfield half. So thanks for that, Crusaders. And Stevie's saying, evening, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for making yourself available. As always, mate, always appreciate your help in the background. As now Coventry with another long crossfield ball out to that far side. And it's gone straight out of play again. So Coventry take it quickly this time as they play it back again towards the halfway line. Huddersfield coming to press the ball, but Coventry managing to retain it as they play it out wide again to that far side. But Huddersfield trying to press to win the ball. As now Coventry switch to play out to this near side with playing it across the halfway line. Now coming forward down this near side is again Headley in the thick of it for Huddersfield as he's just received a foul for a mistime challenge on this near side. So that's going to be a free kick to Coventry right on the edge of the pitch on this near side. About 10 yards from the corner flag, I would say, guys. So it's a good opportunity for a cross into the box. So just wait for this free kick. Ball comes in. It's deep. Headed away by Huddersfield as Coventry head it back into the box from outside the box as it's knocked away again further up the field. Coventry picking it up just on the halfway line as they try to knock it out on this near side. It's intercepted by Huddersfield and deflects out for a throw into Coventry just inside Huddersfield's half, close to the halfway line. So thanks for that, Stevie. And Ben saying, evening, Stevie. Top stuff, Ben. Thank you, mate. Nice one. Always appreciate you guys acknowledging Stevie. So thanks for that, Ben. Crusaders saying, Kuruma, it would be done for copyright. So that's why Gaz can't show the match. Thank you, mate. Absolutely well said. Top man, Crusaders. Thank you for that, mate. Always appreciate you guys understanding the difficulties with streaming. So thank you for that, mate. Now Coventry with a throw it on this near side again. Same player again for Huddersfield. He's got some crunch in him, this lad, and he's crunching into tackles. And we're only 20 minutes into the game, and he's already caught my eye for showing that desire to win the ball back. But he keeps mistiming his tackles as he's giving away free kicks, but you can't fault his effort. So another free kick on this near side for Coventry, further up the field this time. As Coventry now with a cross into the box, headed away again. As Huddersfield head it away outside the box. Coventry trying to pick up the pieces further up the field as Huddersfield just managed to intercept it and knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, thanks for that, Crusaders. Kuruma saying, please show us the screen. Screen? What screen? Coventry now on the attack down that far side as the ball played back to the halfway line under pressure from Huddersfield. As now Coventry just knocking it about inside their own half, close to the halfway line. As now Huddersfield try to press from the front, but Coventry knock it out wide to this near side. It's now a ball played forward down the middle. And Coventry now trying to play it in behind, but it's cut out by Huddersfield and knocked away out to that far side as Coventry just managed to keep it from going out of play and then knock it back to their defensive line. I'm not sure what you mean in there. If you mean in show the game, as I've just told you, mate, I cannot show the game on the screen. Cannot do that. I'm sure you should be well aware, but where of that if you use YouTube, mate? No YouTuber can show a live game other than the broadcaster that's actually broadcasting it. So sorry about that, mate. But no can do. Ken Fish, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Ken. Always good to see you, mate. Ken saying, evening all, 2-2 in this one. Thank you for that, Ken. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts, mate. Good to see you guys dropping some early score predictions in tonight. So loving that, guys. Always love to know what you guys think of games before they kick off. As I keep telling you, football is the fans, so fans' opinion matters as far as I'm concerned. A lot more than any pundit anyway, let's put it that way. But that's just my opinion. So Coventry have won a throw-in on this near side, deep inside their own half. As the ball knocked out of play. So thanks for that, Ken, and welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. And Stevie's saying, sorry, Kuma, can't do that because of copyright, but Gaz will keep you updated with commentary. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Top man. Stevie, always there, helping out in the background and always appreciated, mate. So thank you for that, Stevie. Ben saying we love copyright. But we don't ever want the channel to be a success, mate. Coventry now with the throw-in again as it knocks straight back out of play. Now played towards the halfway line as Huddersfield winning it back. Now knocking it out wide to this near side as Coventry challenge for it, winning it back. Now Coventry knocking it forward as again Huddersfield intercept it on the halfway line. Now Huddersfield playing it out wide to that far side as a space to run into as they now come towards the byline. Ball crossed in, but it's deflected behind as Coventry managed to knock that behind with a deflection, and it's gone out for a corner on the far side to Huddersfield. Crusaders saying, I know, Ben, anything for a chance to watch football. Well, fair enough, guys. You know, if I could do it, I would. But as I say, we want the channel to have a chance of being successful, and we do stuff like that, we've got no chance, have we? So, so yeah, unfortunately, as much as I love to show you guys the game, I can't. But I do what I can to keep you informed with what's going on. So now corner comes in for Huddersfield towards the near post, headed away by Coventry. And so they now pick it up on the edge of the box, knocking it long up towards the halfway line as it's challenged by both sets of players, but it's Huddersfield that managed to win it as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper with a long ball out to that far side, and it's Coventry that pick it up as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Kira236, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Kira saying, good game so far. Yeah, it's end-to-end, mate. Yep, you're right. It is end-to-end. Although Coventry slightly the more dominant, I would have said, but only very slightly. Huddersfield also having a few chances, but Coventry just look a little bit slightly like they're having the better of the possession. But that's to be expected with them being the home team. So, yeah, thank you for that, Kira236. Welcome to the show, mate. Always good to see you. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And if you have already, thank you very much. Ben saying, Kira, good game, I assume, for 5 minutes. Well, we're actually 25 minutes in. So, yeah, Kira might have been reacting to the start of the game because it was very end-to-end in the first 10 minutes, mate. So now the ball crossed in as Coventry pick it up on that far side as now they try to clear their lines, playing out from the edge of their own box as now they knock it out wide to that far side. Huddersfield coming to press the ball, but Coventry play it back towards their centre backs. Now, just see that one of the Huddersfield forward there, called Bergoni. Bagongi. I'm not sure if that's how I'm pronouncing it. I've not watched a lot of Huddersfield since last season, but he seems to be limping there. So fingers crossed he's nothing too serious. As Coventry now on that far side as they come towards the edge of the box. Huddersfield trying to press the ball. As now Coventry come on the outside. Shot comes in and it's just to the top of the crossbar. Bounces back out and then eventually it's gone in the back of the net. So Coventry opened the scoring with what is, I've got to describe as a little bit of a bizarre goal actually, as it bounced off the crossbar into the goalkeeper, ricocheted off the goalkeeper, but then straight into the path of an on-running Coventry player. And I'm not sure if he actually tapped it in or it just deflected or ricocheted in. It happened so quick. So here we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just pinged in off him. So it's pinged off the top of the crossbar, back out into where the players was, and the Coventry players actually knocked it into the back of the net, knowing absolutely nothing about it because it's just pinged back off the top of the crossbar and bounced straight off his knee and into the far corner. So Coventry opened the scoring on 27 minutes. But yeah, that was a strange goal. Check that out later on YouTube if you get a chance to, guys. As now we're back underway. Coventry with the possession as they win it back just on the edge of the box. Now played out to this near side as Huddersfield come to challenge for it. Huddersfield now winning it and knocking it forward, but Coventry intercept it. Now Coventry knocking the ball up towards the halfway line as Huddersfield just intercepted again, playing it forward, but again it goes straight to a Coventry players. Now Coventry knocking it down this near side, but this time it's a mistimed pass and it goes all the way back to the Huddersfield goalkeeper. Crusade is saying, I've quit all that YouTube stuff now, Gaz. By the way, you can just call me Crusaders because I have to wait 10 days before I can change my name. But yes, I've quit that. Um, that's disappointing. You're not putting no more content on, mate. Fair enough. I presume you might have quite a bit going on personally that might be distracting you. So yeah, no worries, mate. Like I said, I'm just trying to encourage you. If you were trying to build your channel to be successful, just trying to give you a tip that keep changing the name probably wouldn't help, mate. That was all. But no worries. Thanks for that, mate. Um, so goal kick now for Coventry. As the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field out to this near side. Both sets of players challenge for it. It's Coventry that come away with it almost as Huddersfield with a challenge there, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in on this near side. Midway inside the Huddersfield half. Coventry take it quickly as they play it back to towards the halfway line. Now ball over the top. Oh, and he's tried to intercept it there, but the ball's just bounced off him and gone behind, and that will be a goal kick to Huddersfield. So yeah, no worries, Crusaders. Sorry to hear that you've stopped uploading content, mate. But as I say, I presume that may be because of personal reasons. But yeah, don't take it as a criticism, mate. Just an observation. I thought you was wanting your channel to be successful. That was all. So no worries. Nat, how you doing, mate? Nat saying good evening, guys. And chat. Hope everyone is well. I'm good, thank you, Nat. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you're doing well and having a good start to the week, mate. And welcome to the show, Nat. Always good to see you. And thanks for asking, mate. So now the ball played long out to that far side as it's knocked out of play. And that will be a Huddersfield throw-in midway inside the Coventry half on that far side as the ball comes in and it's thrown long towards the Coventry box. But that's a poor one as it's gone straight out of play. And that will be a goal kick to Coventry. Yeah, the Huddersfield player there just didn't manage to. I don't know whether he mistimed his interception, but it just flew straight past him and out of play. So Coventry now get us back underway as they play the ball out on that far side. Huddersfield coming to press the ball as Coventry now playing it forward under pressure all the time as they eventually manage to work it up the field. And Huddersfield challenging for it. It's getting scrappy on that far side as Huddersfield just win a free kick now from that challenge. So free kick to Huddersfield just inside their own half, about 3 yards from the halfway line out on that far side. So thanks for that, Nat. And Stevie's saying, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe button. Thank you, Stevie. Yes, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated. Thank you very much if you have already. Much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, do please consider subscribing. Give us a chance, see what you like, if you like what the channel's about. So we've got another throw-in on that far side for Huddersfield. It's inside the Coventry half. Ball comes in as it's headed away by Coventry. But again, Huddersfield challenged for it, but failed to win it as it goes out for another throw-in midway inside the Coventry half. But this time the throw-in is to Coventry. Coventry taking it quickly. So just a push in the back there as the Coventry player received that ball and he's won a free kick on that far side. Taken short as he knocks it back to the goalkeeper. Now, the goalkeeper kicking the ball long out to that far side. No, it's not actually. It's down the middle. That camera deceiving me there as it lands in the just on the edge of that centre circle. Now Coventry heading it out to this near side as Huddersfield come across to challenge for it. And Coventry now with the possession on the halfway line as they knock it back to the goalkeeper under pressure. And now again, ball knocked out to this near side, but quickly played back as Coventry find themselves immediately under pressure as Huddersfield not letting them have time on the ball on this near side at the moment. As now Coventry switch the play out to that far side. As again, a strong challenge comes in from Huddersfield, and that will be a free kick to Coventry. Just inside the Huddersfield half, bang on the halfway line, taken quickly. As now Coventry with the possession. Ball played out wide to this near side as he's played back inside now. Huddersfield trying to challenge for it, but Coventry managing to retain the possession as they knock it out wide to this near side again, coming towards the byline. Can they get crossing? Cross comes in. It's knocked away by Huddersfield, and the ball deflects away to this near side as Coventry pick it up again. Now Coventry coming towards the edge of the box again. Cross comes in, and this time Huddersfield managed to knock it away, and it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side for Coventry. So I'd say probably about 15 yards from the corner flag on this near side. Maybe a bit less, actually. Throw-in taken quickly as Coventry now again come towards the edge of the box. Under pressure from Huddersfield as they play it across the edge of the box. It's cut out by Huddersfield as now Huddersfield try to relieve pressure on their box, knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up towards the halfway line as it's intercepted by Coventry, and now Coventry can build again from midfield. They play it out wide to that far side. So thanks for that, Stevie. And it's gone straight out of play again, deflected, and that will be another throw-in midway inside the Huddersfield half. But this time I think it has gone Huddersfield way. Yeah. So it's Huddersfield's throw-in this time. Ben saying, hi, Nat. Nice one, Ben. Top stuff, mate. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes from Ben. Thank you, mate. Kira saying, oh, okay. Just started. I made a bet on Coventry. Okay, mate. Cool. Well, hope you got good odds on that, mate. So Coventry now with the possession on that far side as Huddersfield not giving them time on the ball. Strong challenge comes in and it's deflected out for another throw-in. So throwing to Coventry midway inside their own half on the far side of the field. Ball comes in, played into the centre. As now Coventry try to work up the field. Ball played out wide to this near side as ball now played over the top as Coventry intercept it on this near side as they're pushed out wide. Now played backwards as they play it backwards to come forward under pressure from Huddersfield all the time here as Huddersfield man marking really well but not managing to get a challenge in with the speed at which Coventry are passing the ball about. As now the ball played forward and what's he doing there? He's knocked it straight out of play. Maybe expecting one of his teammates to run onto that, but yeah, it's gone straight out of play for a goal kick. So thanks for that, Kira. Ken saying 1 shot so far. I'm not sure exactly how many we've had, to be fair, Ken, mate. We'll have a look at that at half-time stats. But thank you for that, Ken. Ball cleared up the field as now it's Coventry. Oh, the ball deflects out on this near side as well, it was a 50-50 ball. Both sets of players trying to win it on the edge of the Coventry box. I think the Huddersfield player got to it first, but the challenge coming straight in within half a second from the Coventry defender there. As he wouldn't give it up. And the ball deflects away out to this near side. So it's been given as a foul. So free kick to Coventry. As they take it quickly. Now trying to play out from the back as Huddersfield trying to press from the front. But Coventry managing to retain the possession under pressure. As now they try to play forward. But again, Huddersfield really doing well. I'm impressed with Huddersfield's defending so far in this game. But they're also impressed with the way Coventry moving the ball about. They're looking quite sharp at the minute. It's now Coventry with a long crossfield ball out to that far side, but it's intercepted by Huddersfield, knocked back in the direction it came from. As now we've got another tasty challenge, and that's going to be a free kick for Coventry. As the ball was headed back up the field, he was trying to run onto it, but also Huddersfield player there trying to intercept it, and they both collided at the same time. With the Coventry player making contact with the ball, but not the Huddersfield player. So thanks for that, Ken. And Nat saying hi, Ben. Top stuff, Nat. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Nat and Ben. Ben saying, been quite a while. Not Nat. How's things? Awesome. Thank you, Ben. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. As now the free kick comes in. And Huddersfield have knocked it away for a throw-in. If you guys are new to the channel, the clapper is not for what's going on the field. It's for you guys with your positive vibes in the chat. So just telling you guys that might be new to the channel. When I press the sound card, it has nothing to do with the game. So Coventry now with this corner on this near side. Ball comes in as it's Coventry that pick up the pieces as the ball is headed away out towards the edge of the box. Now knocked out wide to this near side as Coventry looking to try and get the cross in, but Huddersfield not letting them have time on the ball as Coventry now knock it out back into the centre. Now the cross comes in, it's headed away again, and now Huddersfield intercept it further up the field. Now Huddersfield attacking down that far side as they try to relieve the pressure and get up the field as a strong challenge comes in from De Silva, and that's going to be a free kick to Huddersfield on that far side. Yeah, he's come sliding in there. He's lucky not to get a booking there. 2-footed challenge. He has got a booking. So, yeah, Jake De Silva with the yellow card. I thought he'd got away with that one then. So Huddersfield now with a free kick on that far side. And it's, I would say, about 15 yards from the corner flag, right out on the far side, about half a yard from the edge of the pitch. So really good opportunity for the cross this. Huddersfield. Ball comes in. It's towards the near post as Coventry head it away, and then it's headed behind by Huddersfield. The ball just deflected off the Coventry player, hitting the Huddersfield player and straight out of play. Oh, yeah, just seeing a replay of that. Looks like he's took it right in the gentleman's region. So, yeah. So thanks for that, Ben. Nat saying, oh, good, thanks, Ben, and yourself. Awesome. Thank you. Good to hear, Nat. Good to hear you doing well. And thank you, guys. Loving the positivity. Ben saying, doing good, thank you. Just focused on school. Good to hear, Ben. Absolutely, mate. That's important for your future. So love to hear you guys getting your head into the books. I know it's boring, but it's important for your future so that you guys can get a good job when you leave school. So thank you for that, sharing that with us, Ben. Good to hear, mate. Keep your head in the books. As I say, I know it's boring, but it's for your future. So it's worth you making that effort, mate. Now the ball back with the goalkeeper as the Huddersfield keeper kicks the ball long down the centre. Both sets of players challenging for it. It's Coventry that eventually pick up the possession, knocking it out wide to that far side as now they push up the field, but it's challenged by Huddersfield as they knock it back up the field, and then both sets of players try to win it there just close to the halfway line, and it's deflected out for another throw-in. So thanks, guys. Ben saying can't wait for Ryan to disappear after Huddersfield lose if they do. Well, I don't even think he's in the chat, mate. I don't even think he's in the chat. Like I've said to you before, mate, don't let him don't let him wind you up with his banter. Um, I have pointed that out to you before, but thank you for that, Ben. Crusaders saying, love the playoff format for the championship, but hate it being in League One and League Two. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think League One and League Two is more one-sided league to an extent. Uh, I don't know. I think League Two quite competitive. A lot of clubs down there, similar size clubs. Um, League One is a bit half and half. You've got half of the league that capable of being in the championship, and the other half that are kind of where they should be. So I don't know. I think it may be a bit harsh, that mate. Maybe a little bit harsh. I don't know, but I don't. You're entitled to your opinion, of course. But there is some sleeping giants down there. Let's be honest. In the league, in particular in League One, there is a few clubs that are sleeping giants. But yep, you're entitled to your opinion, Crusaders. I'm not sure if I agree with that, to be fair, mate. But you are well within rights to share your thoughts. Thank you for that. So ball just being challenged by both sets of players on that far side as it's Huddersfield that managed to come away with it. Now chipping the ball over the top as Coventry intercept it, heading it back in the direction it came from. Now both sets of players scrapping for it in the centre there, still on that far side as eventually it's Coventry that come away with it. Now Coventry playing it forward, but Huddersfield managed to intercept it, knock it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks it out wide to that far side as it's headed back in the direction it came from. And now it's just it's a bit of head tennis going on at the minute, guys. It's in the ball's in the air more than it's on the ground. But now Coventry do get the ball down as they play it forward towards the edge of the box. Oh, and they just didn't manage to uh, intercept that then. Golden not getting on the end of that as Huddersfield doing well there with the defensive uh, move and intercepting it, knocking it back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, if you guys just join us, please do hit that like button. Would be appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, just to let you guys know, I do a lot of match watch alongs and always try to be as neutral as possible. Because fandom is not about any one club, it's about fans. So just thought I'd let you know. So there goes the halftime whistle, guys. And at halftime, it is Coventry 1, Huddersfield 0. Thank you for that, Crusaders. So, guys, bear with me a second, and I will bring the halftime match stats on the screen so you guys can have a look at them. And I will read them out in case you're listening in on a small device. So, just bear with me a second, guys. Oh, you're joking. Is it not coming up? Oh, damn. Isn't that typical? Right, so let's have a look here. Sorry, guys, bear with me a second. It's not on my usual platform that it should be on. Come on, stupid thing. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm trying to find it here. If it'll let me. Come on. Sorry, guys. Just bear me a second. I'm seeing if I can find it elsewhere because it's not coming up where it should do. Mm, Right. That's not going to tell me, is it? So, sorry, guys. It looks like we're going to have to trust on this one. So, as you guys can see, it's not the usual stats that I read out, but here's what it's. Uh, let's see if I can make sense of this because I don't normally use this one. Ah, so we're not getting no possession stats there. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Sorry, guys. Right, so I'll make sense of this as best I can. We're not getting all the usual stats, unfortunately, guys. So I'll see what I can make sense of this, what normally we look for. And one thing we do normally look for, what I'm not seeing in any of that, is possession stats. Um, so where was we? There we go. Shots. There we go. Ball possession. So there we go. So ball possession, 68% for Coventry, 32% for Huddersfield. Total shots, 7 for Coventry, 1 for Huddersfield. Shots on target, 1 for Coventry, none for Huddersfield. Um, Corners, 6 for Coventry, 2 for Huddersfield. Offsides, none for Coventry, 1 against Huddersfield. Fouls, 4 against Coventry, 6 against Huddersfield. Yellow cards, just the 1 against Coventry. And oh, passes, 252 for Coventry, 115 for Huddersfield. Pass accuracy, 75% for Coventry, 72% for Huddersfield. I think that's about it, guys. Apologies, I've had to look at the other stats there. It's not where I normally would look for it, so apologies there, guys. But that gives you the gist of it. What we normally look for. Unfortunately, the platform I normally use for the stats is just not showing it. I don't understand why. Maybe Monday night, maybe they're having a night off from doing it or something. I don't know, but it's a bit odd that it's not there like it normally is. That's another way to get into it. So yeah, and fouls we had 4 against Coventry, one at 6 against Huddersfield. So yeah, so let's go back to the chat and see what you guys are saying. Ben is saying Millwall deserve their spot in the playoffs. Well, yeah, I suppose, but I don't know. You guys, we've only just got into the season, and you guys are already talking about where teams should be deserving or shouldn't be deserving. We're not even. What? Let's have a look. So there's how many? Where are we? See, guys, look at this. You can see this. Look at this. This is the key thing. There is 48 games. 46 games in the English Championship. Look at how many we're on. Look at this number at the top there, right where the arrow is that I'm pointing. 8. We're 8 games in, and you guys are already trying to decide the league. Come on, guys. Your football knowledge should be telling you long way to go yet. Long way to go. So Thank you for that, Ben, mate. But I wouldn't get too excited. Yeah, I think others. I've told you guys before that are Millwall fans. I think you guys will push up the lead. At the moment, you're just in the early stages. Manager's trying to get all the players to buy into his ideas and get them all on the same page, so to speak. So it's still early days yet, mate. Millwall, obviously, at the minute sitting in 11th. We're talking about Millwall again when we're not even doing Millwall. I don't know, but here we go again talking about Millwall. But they're in 11th, and there's still plenty of time. There's only what? Look, there's 3 points. 3 points. Leeds are sitting in six, and middle and West Brom. Sorry, going down as far as 16th place, where Southampton are sitting on 10 points. So between 16th and 6th, that's 10 places. There is only 3 points in it. So that tells you just how early we are in the season, guys, that 10 places, there is only 3 points between it. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ben. But like I say, mate, long way to go in the season yet. What matters is where you deserve to be at the end, really, mate. Crusaders say Millwall did amazing last season, to be honest. Yes, they had a fantastic season last season. But that was last season, guys. You got to look forward. Ben saying, yeah, but I want the playoff position. Well, Ben, fair enough, mate, but I think you should be showing a bit more ambition than playoffs at this stage of the season. You should be hoping that you guys can try and get automatic. We've still got a long way to go. Like I said, guys, we're not even into 10 games gone yet. Ken saying trouble is replays. Trouble is replay off. A team can be streets ahead, third, but lose out. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is harsh, and it can. It is harsh. Like you say, a team can finish third. I've always thought it is quite cruel that a team can finish third and be 15 points ahead or 10, 15 points ahead of the other teams in the playoffs, or at least the team that finishes bottom of the playoff positions, and yet they could still get knocked out of the first game. So you're right. It is harsh, Ken. I've got to agree with you there, mate. But it's been that way for a long time now, hasn't it, mate? So it is what it is. But you're right, Ken. It is a harsh way to go out of the playoffs. Mr. Barnes, how you doing, mate? Mr. Barnes is saying, "Hey up, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome back, mate. Hope you're doing good. And thank you for sorry, guys, getting tongue-tied. Thank you for getting back involved, Mr. Barnes, who is Ryan. So thanks for that, mate. Ken saying, and defeat the three other teams in the league before the playoffs. Yep, you're right, mate. Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. Think about that one then, mate. But yeah, one thing I'm interested to hear off you guys, just off topic a minute away from the championship. What do you think of the Premier League with the bottom three teams at the moment? Now it happens to be at this moment in time, still a long way to go, as I've been saying. But quite interesting to see that both three teams that came up are now sat in the bottom three of the Premier League. What do you guys make of that? Long way to go yet. Still plenty of time for them to get themselves points on the board. But I just thought I'd chuck it out there, see what you guys think. But thank you for that, Ken. You're absolutely right, mate. It can be very cruel, can't it, the playoff structure in the championship. Crusaders saying, absolutely agree, Ken. Well said. I also agree that the format brings excitement, but you are right. It's unfair to the teams in third, but that's life, I suppose. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think that's nailed it. To be fair, Crusaders. You're right there, mate. It's cruel. Life can be cruel, can't it? Like that. So thank you, Crusaders. Where was I now? Dave, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Dave saying hi, Gaz and all. How's it going, Dave? Good to see you, mate. Hope you've had a good day and having a good start to the week. So Dave saying hi, Gaz and all. How's it going, mate? Hope you're doing well. as I say, hope you're having a good start to the week, and good to have you with us, Dave. Thanks for that, mate. And Ben saying hi, Dave. Top stuff, Ben. Awesome, loving the positive vibes, and also Crusaders as well saying hi, Dave. Top stuff, guys. Awesome. So Ben saying I'm a bit fuming with the missed pen against West Bromwich Albion. Are you, Dave? Um, well, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. Um, it's just one of them things, isn't it? To be fair, it's just one of them things. You win some, you lose some. Sometimes you just have to accept that you get the bad luck and good luck. What is it? Managers always say the managers always saying it that they get the bad luck, but they hope the good luck comes round during the course of the season. I know that's been a debate for years, hasn't it? Dave saying hi, Ben. Hi, Crusaders. GR, is that you? Yeah, it is. Yeah, nice one, Dave. Yep, it is. You guessed it. Nice one, mate. Ken saying Coventry 1-0 early. Did not much. Did not much, but it is in the back of the net. Yep, well said, Ken. I think that's meant to say didn't do much. But thank you for that, Ken. Yeah, that's a fair comment, although I can't say I've been in watching individual players. Crusaders saying, no, just another Crusaders fan because my club massive. But yes, it's me. Laugh out loud. Awesome. Well, thank you for that, mate. Dave saying, not really, Ben. I was expecting is to lose, but we got a point, and still I'm top half. Still in top half. I think that's meant to be. Yeah, you spell correction thing has tricked you there, Dave. It's presumed you've said another word, I think. Don't worry, mate. Catches me out as well. But thank you for that, Dave. And Dave laughing at Crusaders. Top stuff. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment of Dave. Sometimes you have to be grateful to just get something out of the game. Look at the positive rather than negatives. I know it can be frustrating when your team concede a late goal or a late penalty or a late decision, and it means you drop points. But like you say, like Dave just said, getting something out of the game is sometimes just more important, making sure you're not lose. If you can't win it, don't lose it. Ben saying, I was happy with the draw, but seeing we missed the pen really made me a little annoyed losing on another 2 points. Well, yeah, I can understand that, Ben. I can understand that, mate. But as I just said, sometimes it's about making sure that you get something out of the game. But I think every team's guilty of that, mate. That at some point during the season, I think almost every team does it where they drop points with a silly mistake or something like that. So it's just one of them. Hopefully, look at it this way, Ben. Oh, just look at it. Oh, your team's got that mistake out the way now, and that's your that's the only 2 points you're giving away. Try and look at it like that. But like I say, Matt, I think every team does it during the course of a season. So, guys, we are back underway. As Coventry now knocking the ball out to this near side. Dave saying there, is that Ben? Yep. Well said, Dave. Yep. And Ben saying, I'm waiting for Jed Wallace to score against us, Dave. Okay. And Dave saying, always do, Stevie. How are you? All right. I think I was responding to remember to hit the like button. So thank you, Dave. Always appreciated, mate. Thank you. As I say to you guys that are regular, when you see Stevie mentioning that, he's mentioning the like button to obviously try and encourage new fans to hit it, and also remind one or two regulars that do forget that I've come on the channel and admitted that they do sometimes forget. So, but to you guys that don't forget, massive, massive thank you. Really appreciated. I know it gets annoying. We don't mention it as much as other channels, though, guys. So you got to give us that credit that we don't bang on about it every 5 minutes like most other channels. But thank you for that, Dave. And Ben is saying, please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel to help grow the channel. Thank you, Ben. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Top stuff. Loving the support there from Ben. And you heard the man. You heard what the man said. Please do hit that subscribe button if you're new, guys. Would be appreciated. Give us a chance, see if you like what Fandom is about. A lot of work for us to do yet here at Fandom. We're only just getting our teeth into things at the moment, but much more to come from the channel in the future as we continue to build and grow the project. So nice one, Ben. Top man. As now Huddersfield with the possession on this near side. Ball knocked out of play, and that's going to be a throw-in. So throw-in to Coventry, midway inside their own half on this near side. Dave saying, Ben, Jed, the Judas will never score against us. Ooh. I'm eating my microphone here. What the blood gets on my microphone? Getting mouthful of dust. Oh, now Coventry coming forward. Ball played down the middle. And Huddersfield just managed to knock it away as the goalkeeper manages to intercept that and relieve the pressure. Crusader saying, remember, we love you, football Fandom. We do love laugh out loud. Thank you, mate. Awesome. Thank you. Crusaders FC, always appreciate the positive vibes for you guys, and love building the channel for such top fans like you guys. So thank you for that, mate. As now Huddersfield coming forward as they play the ball out to that far side. Coventry challenge for it as they win it back, but his referee's given a foul here. So that will be a free kick to Coventry on that far side of the field, inside their own half. So thank you for that, Crusaders. Top man. Appreciate that, mate. Stevie saying, thanks, Dave. Yeah, all good. Thanks, you. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. So ball knocked out wide to this near side as Coventry now winning back the possession as Huddersfield won it back there momentarily. Now playing it forward, but again, Huddersfield cut it out. Now Huddersfield play it forward at pace as they knock it out wide to this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as it deflected away by Coventry. And now Huddersfield pick it up on this near side as they come forward again, working their way towards the edge of the box as Coventry press the ball. Huddersfield managing to work through the press, now played backwards to come forward as Huddersfield trying to keep some momentum building here, but Coventry doing really well keeping it tight and not giving Huddersfield time on the ball, and eventually the ball has gone out of play, but the referee deemed that last challenge a foul, so free kick for Huddersfield on this near side, right next to the edge of the pitch. Did think that was gone for a corner, but the referee decided to give the foul for that challenge, although there didn't look to be an awful lot in it. And sometimes players just going to ground can swing the referee's thinking, can't it? So Huddersfield now with the ball swung in as it goes straight to the goalkeeper, and that relieves the pressure for Coventry. So thank you, Stevie. And Dave replying, all good, thanks, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Always appreciate the positive vibes from you guys with regards to Stevie. So thank you, Dave. Stevie saying, good to hear, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Crusader saying, I will start sharing your channel matches on my Twitter if that's okay with you guys. Yeah, no problem, mate. Thank you for that, Crusaders. Top man, thank you. Huddersfield, sorry, I'll come back to that in a minute. As Huddersfield coming the ball down that far side, cut back in, and as Coventry have managed to win it back, and now Coventry with the ball knocked out to that far side. I have no preference here, guys, but I'm shocked how many times I've seen Huddersfield get forward and just not take a shot. They get right on the edge of the box. They create all that build-up play and then just don't get a shot in. Coventry, they're too, what's the word I'm looking for? They're too cautious when they get to the box. When they get into the edge of the box or they're getting into the box, they're too cautious. It's like they're trying to walk the ball into the back of the net. But as we know in English football, guys, sometimes you just got to take a shot, haven't you? Sometimes you just got to smash it at goal and have a go. But yeah, got to give credit to Coventry though, as it's their defending that's also making it probably putting Huddersfield off. But yeah, sorry, Crusaders. Yeah, no way. Yeah, thanks, mate. That would be awesome. As I say, as you know, I don't always have the time to go on the social media every day. It all depends how busy I am with work commitments and stuff. But I do get on there as much as possible and share the content. And obviously, occasionally when I see you guys put something good on, I will also share that about as well. So thank you for that, mate. Crusaders top man. Daniel Montando. Is that, if I'm reading that correctly? Montandon. DRFC. How's it going, Daniel? Welcome to Football Fan in UK, mate. Daniel Montandon saying hello. Just subscribed and liked. Thank you, Daniel. Welcome to Football Fan in UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Top man. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the Fanden community. Great to have you with us. And if you don't mind me asking, Daniel, what club do you support, mate? Would love to know that. But it's a pleasure to have you with us. And thank you very much for subscribing and dropping a like. Really, really appreciate it, Daniel. And as I say, mate, pleasure to have you with us. So thanks for that. And do please let me know what club you support. Ben is saying, welcome, Daniel. And welcome to Fanden. Top stuff, Ben. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. Now, Huddersfield have just blasted it well over the bar, as it actually took a deflection, I think. So that's going to be a corner, I think. No, it's not. I thought that took a deflection. Ball kicked long up the field as it's Huddersfield with the possession. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ben. Top stuff. And Stevie's saying cheers. Oh, sorry, Daniel. My apologies. Daniel saying cheers, man. Nice one, Daniel. Awesome. And Stevie as well saying, hi, Daniel. Thanks and welcome to Fanden. Top stuff, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Coventry now working the ball down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Huddersfield trying to challenge for it. As Coventry managed to work through the press, ball crossed in as it's headed away out to that far side. And now Huddersfield on the attack as they race forward down that far side. Ball played into the centre as now Huddersfield with a long crossfield ball out to this near side as they push up the field now towards the edge of the Coventry box, still on this near side, is now they play it back into the centre. And now out towards that far side as Coventry come to press the ball, but Huddersfield play it back to the halfway line under pressure. As now Coventry pressing from the front and forcing Huddersfield back into their own half of the field. Now Huddersfield with a long ball over the top out to that far side as they come forward now towards the edge of the Coventry box. Coventry challenging for it, but Huddersfield now knocking across the face of goal. And it's across the edge of the box as the shot comes in. But the goalkeeper making a comfortable save. Sorry, guys, I got a bit tongue-tied there. My brain was one step ahead of my mouth. So I'm going to laugh at myself. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I'm trying to think of it right, how to describe it to you guys right, and I sometimes say it like I'm one step ahead of myself. So yeah, but that was a good effort there by Huddersfield. So ball on this near side as both sets of players challenging for it. And Nice one, Stevie. As now it's Huddersfield that come away with it, knocking the ball long up the field as Coventry head it back in the direction it came from. Now Coventry get it down on this near side as the challenge comes in from Huddersfield, and that's going to be, well, it's gone out for a corner, but I think the referee's going to give the free kick here for that shove from the Huddersfield player. Yep. So not giving it. No, he's giving it as a throw-in. So referee clearly too far away to see that shove. As now Coventry with the throw-in taken quickly. Ball played across the field out to that far side. As now they come forward. Huddersfield trying to press the ball, but Coventry doing really well as they managed to keep the possession under pressure on that far side. Now working it past. Now the ball crossed in as it's headed away by Huddersfield out towards the edge of the box, but Coventry picking up the pieces as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now coming towards the edge of the box again as Huddersfield coming across to press it. Coventry attempting to get the cross in, but it's blocked off, and now Huddersfield regain possession as now they move up the field, played into the centre as they push forward now into the Coventry half as they come down the middle, knocking the ball out wide to this near side as now they come towards the edge of the box. Ball played across the edge of the box as Huddersfield trying to work some space here, but Coventry defending in numbers as it's quite congested there. Huddersfield now play it backwards to come forwards as they come towards the edge of the box, knocked out wide to that far side as Coventry not letting them have time on the ball. Now Huddersfield with the shot as the goalkeeper manages to save it, deflects straight into the path of a Coventry defender, and it's knocked out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Ben saying, Daniel, are you a Doncaster fan? I'm not sure. Yep. Daniel, love to know what club you support, mate. But thank you for that, Ben. Daniel saying cheers. No worries, Daniel. Thank you, mate. Awesome. Top stuff from Daniel, acknowledging you guys, welcoming him to fandom. So thank you for that, mate. Crusader saying, hello, Daniel, up the Doncaster. Thank you, Crusader. Why? Top stuff. Thank you, Crusader. When I didn't see Daniel say he supported any club. I'm still. Has he actually said it's Doncaster he supports? So, all right. I think you guys are going off the logo, aren't you? In his on his account name. So yeah. Well, just confirm. I can't see it very well here, but Daniel, it'd be great if you could just confirm if you are a Doncaster fan, mate. So there's no confusion. Don't want anybody upsetting you if that's not the club that you support. But yeah, thank you for that. Crusaders top man. So we've got a goal kick now for Huddersfield. And Daniel saying, Crusaders, come on. Awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Top stuff. And Daniel also saying, Ben, the best League One. Yes, mate. Top stuff, Daniel. Thank you, mate. Awesome. So the referee is bringing play back here. So we've got a throw in on this near side, midway inside the Huddersfield half. Throw in to Coventry on this near side as the ball now comes in. Coventry working through the press is now the race towards the box, but a strong challenge from behind, and it's a good challenge from Huddersfield as they win it back. Now Huddersfield playing it up towards the centre circle. Now played out wide to that far side as Huddersfield pushing up the field into the Coventry half as now the ball deflected away and Huddersfield pick up the ball again in the centre as now they come forward, knocking the ball towards the edge of the box as it's played out wide to this near side under pressure from Coventry. But now Huddersfield with some smart players, they get the cross in from this near side and it's intercepted by Coventry as they try to clear their lines and do. Huddersfield there knocking the ball back to the goalkeeper and almost getting themselves in trouble there as Coventry run onto it, but the goalkeeper managing to clear the ball and that released the pressure, but almost that could have been an embarrassing mistake there. But the goalkeeper saves Coventry's blushes. Now Huddersfield with the ball on that far side as a challenge comes in from Coventry, and Huddersfield have won a free kick out on that far side. Oh, I think about 25 yards from goal, maybe a bit more. So, yeah, if you just joined us, guys, we are Coventry 1, Huddersfield 0, 62 minutes gone. So nice one, Daniel. Ben saying, how has it with your club at the Daniel? So, presuming that means he is a Doncaster fan. Fair enough. So free kick comes in, but it's knocked behind for a corner. So now we've got a corner on this near side for Huddersfield. And I think we're going to have a substitution here. Daniel saying bad start to the season, but we won at weekend and last weekend. Sorry, I'll come back to that in a minute. So Huddersfield changing. Headley coming off. Thomas coming on here for Huddersfield. Sorry, Daniel. I'll come back to that in a sec. Corner comes in towards the near post. It's knocked away by Coventry as Huddersfield pick up the ball further up the field. Now Huddersfield knocking it out wide to this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. Coventry managing to head it away out to that far side as Huddersfield pick up the pieces. Still on the edge of the Coventry box. As now another cross comes in. It's headed away again by Coventry, this time further up the field, but Huddersfield managing to pick it up again as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now another cross comes in. It's deep as it's headed towards goal, but Coventry again managing to just hook it away as Huddersfield again with another shot. Blocked off. Ball worked out wide to that far side. Crossed in, headed away by Coventry as it's knocked further up the field and eventually goes out of play deep inside the Huddersfield half of the field. But good spell of possession and pressure there by Huddersfield, but equally good defending by Coventry. Sorry, Daniel. Daniel's saying we had a bad start to the season, but we won at weekend and last weekend. So we picked. So we're picking up the results now, and I think we'll climb right up the table. Yep, definitely, Daniel. Well, loving the positivity, mate. That's it. Think positivity. Think positively, and eventually the results should improve. So loving the way Daniel looking at that, mate. But yeah, I think maybe the bad start is sometimes fans just think we forget that you got to get that. You know, you got to get different switching from friendlies to competitive games, and sometimes somebody's got to lose, somebody's got to win. Sometimes it takes a couple of games for the manager to get all the players 100% focused. Just remember how it was at school, guys, when you was at school. I remember sometimes take the teacher 10 minutes to settle the class down to get you to actually start learning. So it's only the same thing for a manager at the start of the season. It's the same principle. It takes him maybe 2 weeks to get all the players 100% focused, fit, and showing starting to show their best qualities. Ken is saying Donny Rovers, one of those teams I don't like or dislike. Okay, thank you for that, Ken. So Ken just saying not no feeling about Doncaster either way. Fair enough, mate. Coventry winning a free kick now out on that far side. Daniel saying, Ken, I'll take that. Awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Awesome, mate. Top stuff. And Ben saying, good to hear, Daniel. I like that. Nice one, Ben. Top man. Daniel saying, yeah, mate. Who do you support? I'm not sure if talking to you guys there. If you're asking, Ken, you know what? I can't remember because I might be remembering this wrongly because I can't. I'm still learning some of you guys. But Ken, if I remember rightly, did you say you was a Rangers fan? I can't remember now. I am starting to remember a lot of you guys and which clubs you support, but still a few I'm unsure about. And Ken is one of them. Right. So Ken just saying Derby County. Fair enough. My bad. I thought for some reason I thought Rangers. I don't know why. That's probably because I've seen you on a lot of streams when we've been covering some Scottish games, and obviously when Minnie's been in the chat. So I thought you maybe had some Scottish connection. So my bad, Ken. Ken, Derby County fan. My bad, mate. My bad. Free kick now for Huddersfield as they now take the free kick. Shot comes in and a good save by the goalkeeper there as he manages to knock it away, getting down low to that. Really good save by the keeper. And now we're going to have a substitution here for Coventry. I think it's a double sub. So Sims and Ayeri coming off, and it's Wright and Allen coming on for Coventry. Ken saying, I've only been to Keepmoat to see Doncaster Bellis, a team that did not that did much to promote the ladies' game and then kicked in the teeth. Oh, that sounds interesting, Ken. I don't understand what you mean, but then kicked in the teeth. What I don't understand. How do you mean by that, mate? Yeah, I'm curious to know what you mean by that, Ken. If you're still there, mate, do fill in some more details. I'm not getting nowhere catching up with these comments, am I? Yeah, sorry, Ken. I'm not following that 100%. I'm interested to know what you mean, but is that another team in Doncaster? Bellis. Doncaster Bellis. Uh, Not a team I'm familiar with, but there is a lot of lower league clubs, as I keep finding in Scotland. There's a lot of clubs, as I'm learning about Scotland. There's a lot of clubs that non-league clubs up there that I didn't know about as well. So maybe Doncaster Bellis is a non-league club. So yeah, thanks for that, Ken. So ball out on that far side for Coventry as they now play the ball around on that far side as Huddersfield challenging for it, and it's gone out of play for another throw-in, but this time to Huddersfield. Ben saying, I support Millwall, Dan. If that helps, laugh out loud. Thank you, Ben. Awesome. And yeah, Ken saying, Derby County is my team. Top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Daniel Montandon saying, "Oh, nice one, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Daniel, and good to see you guys making the effort to get to know each other a bit. Top stuff, guys." So Daniel just saying, Ken, oh yeah, interesting, top stuff. And Rams, yep. So thank you for that, guys. Ken saying that thing I like about the fan den is there are supporters from different clubs and countries. Um, Cool. Well, thank you, Ken. Yeah, that's what we're about, mate. We're about bringing good fans together. At the end of the day, we can all be loyal to our clubs, but why can't we enjoy football together? At the end of the day, we're all football fans. I've never understood that where fans feel that they need to be divided just because you can still show loyalty to your club. Doesn't mean to say you can't have friends and make friends and build friendships and get to know other people of other clubs. And besides which, when you get to know people, sorry, guys. That my bad. I pressed that by accident. When you get to know people of other clubs, it makes you enjoy learning other football knowledge and also talking about your other club, your own club, and educating other fans a little bit about your club as well. So, yeah, for me, like I say, um, you guys will learn. You guys will find out soon enough why I started Fandom, as I will be eventually at some point getting round to working on the introduction video, which will tell you all you need to know about why I started Fandom. Some of you guys already got some ideas from talking to me on social media, but all will become clear very in the not too distant future once I get round to making that video to explain to you guys a bit more why I started Fandom and what the bigger picture is. But thank you for that, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Loving the fact that you recognise what Fandom is about. And as I say, mate, that's exactly what we want to create, mate. We want to create a positive fan environment where good fans come together, just enjoy football together, have a bit of friendly banter, but where all fans of all clubs and all cultures and all different parts of the world all feel welcome. So top stuff, Ken. As I say, mate, with great fans like you, we should have a chance of building a top fan community, especially with the way you guys embracing it that are regular members of the Fandom community. So thanks for that, Ken. And Daniel saying for sure, top stuff, Daniel. Thank you, mate. Good to hear that you like some of the principles of Fandom, and thank you for sharing that, Ken. So we've got a corner on this near side now for Coventry. 75 minutes gone, guys. Still 1-0 to Coventry. We just got a break at the moment. The referee just giving the players a talking to. Jowsey, if I'm reading that correctly, Jowsey saying, do we think Huddersfield will score? Strong possibility, mate. They've been certainly trying to pressure to get a goal. Coventry taking the corner short on this near side. They've wasted that opportunity as Huddersfield come across the challenge for it, winning it back. The ball doesn't even get crossed into the field as it's knocked up the field. And now Coventry do pick it up on the halfway line as they knock it out wide to that far side. Ball headed on, and the goalkeeper manages to pluck that ball out the air and relieve the pressure for Huddersfield. As Huddersfield now back underway as the goalkeeper throws the ball out wide to that far side. And now Huddersfield just knocking it about inside their own half. But yeah, Jowsey, there's certainly the possibility, mate. There's certainly the possibility. It's both teams well and truly in it at the minute, mate. So yeah. So thank you for that, Jowsey, and welcome to Football Fandom UK, mate. Good to have you with us. I think only time will tell if they do score, but they certainly could be competitive. It's not all one-sided. It is both teams creating chances. I'd say Coventry had the better of possession in the first half, and this half, the way it's going at the moment, it's Huddersfield having the better of the possession. Now ball played out wide to this. Oh, now Huddersfield coming towards the byline. Ball crossed in. It's headed away. Really good bit of play there by Huddersfield as it's cleared up the field. Coventry picking it up on the edge of the centre circle, but challenge comes in from Huddersfield from behind. As now Huddersfield win back the possession, playing it out wide to that far side as they come forward now. Strong challenge comes in from Coventry, and the referee has blown for a foul. So Coventry managing to relieve the pressure out on that far side. And that will be free kick. So another substitution here, guys. Karoma coming off, and it's Harrott coming on for Huddersfield. Ken saying, I shall, yes, because of my prediction, 2 goals apiece. Thank you for that, Ken. Yeah, Ken just letting know that he's still got faith there's more goals in this. So thank you for that. Keep thinking like Ken. We want more goals, mate. Yeah, I like that. Ben say, welcome, Josie. Awesome. Thank you, Ben. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. What a guy. Top positivity, as always, from Ben. Now, Coventry, playing it down that far side. And a pull on the shirt as Coventry got in behind there. Hellick, I think he's going to get a booking here. Well, you can't blame there. Why did he pull the shirt? I can see why, but there was still a lot of work for the player to do, even if he got behind with the space being closed on the byline rapidly there. So yeah, Hellick with a yellow card there for Huddersfield. He'll probably see that as taking one for the team, but yeah, I don't know. Still a lot of work there for the Coventry player to do, even if he got in behind. So free kick now on that far side for Coventry. Midway between the edge of the box and the edge of the pitch. So Coventry now with this free kick on 79 minutes gone, guys. Ball comes in. It's headed over the bar, and that will be a goal kick. So nice one, Ben. Ben saying, got to go back, go bit sick. Got a bed. I got a bad cold, so bye, Gaz and all. Okay, Ben. Sorry to hear that, mate. Yep, go and get yourself a hot shower and wrap up in bed. Sweat it out. That's probably the best thing if you got a cold, mate. Just get yourself all night tucked up warm in bed. And yeah, make sure to shower because you don't want to leave. You don't want to if you're full of a cold, you're probably going to be sweating lots. You don't want to keep that stickiness, if you get my meaning, when you get a cold. I'm bad me when I have a cold. Just wrap up in bed, regular showers, lots of fluid. Best way to deal with it. Get lots of water down your throat, mate. Get plenty of water into your system. So corner on this near side now for Coventry. Ball comes in. It's headed away. As now Coventry picking up the pieces outside the box. Now it's chipped back in, and the referee blows for a foul. So yeah, sorry to hear that, Ben, mate. Like I say, take it easy. Hope you got feel better soon, mate. And thank you for coming, getting involved, Ben. Always good to have you with us. And Ken saying, take it easy, Ben. Nice one, Ken. Top stuff, mate. And also Stevie saying, bye, Ben. Get well soon. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Ken and Stevie. Yeah, we hope you feel better soon, Ben. Sorry to hear you feeling a bit under the weather, mate. So thank you, guys. Loving it, as always, from you guys. Ken saying, can I ask, apart from the team you support, favorite football stadium, Minnie happens to be Bramall Lane, first game of 1980. Oh, sorry, mine happens to be Bramall Lane, first game in 1980. Favorite football stadium? I would. Oh, I'm trying to think. There's a couple coming in my head, and I'm trying to differentiate which ones I like because which one's my favorite because I don't particularly have a. I wouldn't say I really have a favorite. Um, I'm trying to think. But I don't know if I actually have one. To be honest, Ken. I don't know if I actually have one. Um, I very much like Cardiff City Millennium Stadium. I've been there. What a stadium that is! Amazing stadium with that roof closed. So that's definitely I've got special memories there, mate, for going to a cup final that Bolton lost, unfortunately. But I have got good memories going there with my lovely missus. So that's a special stadium for me. I'm not. Some of the new stadiums are nice, but I'm a bit of an old school kind of football fan. I do like the old traditional grounds that are sat, in like built up areas, like where the communities wrap round them, if you like. So yeah, but one I like the old Wembley. I'm not a big fan of the new Wembley. I think the new Wembley is just too heavily commercialised. The old Wembley had real character. But for me, the new Wembley, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of it. I'd say the newest stadium probably I like is probably Cardiff, my favourite. Um, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's probably Cardiff. I do like a couple of other stadiums uh, around the country. Um, but yeah, I like Thingy, but also another stadium that I like, but that's more because I'm interested in history. Is the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. I do like that stadium as well, but that's got a lot of bad history around it as well. So, but it's still an interesting stadium, which is kind of why I like it because it's got stadiums with history got character, aren't they? Which is why I like the old Wembley rather than the new Wembley. Um, had a lot of history there and a lot of character. Um, I think the Burnabout is quite unique. That's an interesting stadium. I'm not a big fan of Real Madrid Stadium, not at all. Especially now they've rebuilt it because it's all about the money in it. Um, I'm trying to think of a smaller ground that I like. An old school ground that I do like a little bit is Tranmere. Tranmere got a proper old school stadium. It's not been modernised that much. Um, it's kind of how it was when it was built, so if you get what I mean. And so I'm kind of like that. I do like some of these new stadiums, but I like the history. I do like stadiums that have got history with them. I think that adds to it. I think it makes the stadium special. These new stadiums are all nice and fancy, but the problem is there's not much history in them. Um, another one that I did like was West Ham's old ground. I kind of like that, the way it was all with all the way it was, the colours all outside the ground. It was the community felt part of the stadium with obviously all the wall paintings and stuff around the streets of the stadium. So yeah, kind of like that. One of the new stadiums have got to be like it's weird. It's weird how I like this stadium because I'm strange how I'm liking this. But the new stadium is it in Belfast? Belfast. Or am I getting confused with Dublin? I think it's Dublin, in it. Still, is it Dublin with the new stadium? That it slopes to one side. It's only got one tier on one side. I think that's quite different. I like that because it's different. It's not followed the traditional structure of a stadium of just two tiers and an oval. It is an oval, but they've actually kind of slumped it on one side. So I kind of like the way it's different. It's unique. So yeah, I'd say if I like stadiums, Ken, it's probably unique stadiums. I like stadiums that have their individuality. Not That's why I'm not a big fan of my own club stadium. It's nice, don't get me wrong. I do like it, but it's not my favourite stadium because it's just like every other. Bolton Stadium looks just like Wigan Stadium. It looks like Huddersfield Stadium. It just looks just the same. They're all being built the same, apart from maybe slightly different variation. But other than that, they pretty much all look the same, don't they? Just an oval stadium, two tiers all the way round. Coventry now. Ball crossed in. Let's get the shot off. And what a save there by the goalkeeper. What a save by the Huddersfield goalkeeper that is. Absolutely unbelievable save. As I think that whacked him right in the face there. So he's going to have a stingy face. Yeah, I think it did. I think it took the brunt of the ball, right in the face there. But what a save there by the Huddersfield goalkeeper. Definitely one to check out on the highlights. So yeah, sorry, Ken. Hopefully that answers your question, mate. Crusader saying, mine would be Bluefield Road, Blackpool Stadium, clean stadium, maybe a bit biased because it's the only English stadium I've been to. But yes, I would have to say Bloomfield Road. Yeah, no, it's a nice stadium. It is nice, Blackpool's stadium. They needed a new stadium. They desperately needed it. But yeah, to me, like I say, it's very similar to Bolton. So to me, it's just another oval stadium that just looks very similar to Wigan's, to Bolton's. So yeah. Ken said, thanks for your reply, Crusaders. Awesome. Thank you for that, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Now Coventry with the ball on the halfway line as they knock it out wide to that far side. And Crusaders there, no prob, Ken. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positivity from you guys. Ken saying, I do like more coverage of the Irish League. Is that the Irish, as in the main Irish League, or Northern Irish League? But thank you for that, Ken. Crusade is saying, good to hear that you have an interest in the league. Any teams you follow in particular from Northern Ireland? Oh, Coventry knocking the ball down this near side, but and eventually it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Coventry managing to blast the ball away as it deflects away out to this near side, and it's gone out for throwing deep inside the Huddersfield half of the field. 4 minutes time added on at the end of this second half. So 4 minutes added on. So now ball kick long up the field as it's Coventry that intercept it. Now a challenge comes in on the edge of the centre circle there, and the referee blows for a foul. So, yep, nice one, Crusaders. Yep, absolutely. Loving the positivity from you guys as always tonight. And yeah, that, like you say, mate, good to hear you guys have an interest in the Irish leagues as well, because we do want to try and cover a bit of that in the future at some point. But at the moment, as I said to you guys, you just have to bear with me while we concentrate on getting the channel going, which means, unfortunately, guys, I can't pick the games I always want. I've got a lot of the time. I've got to pick the games what I think you guys might be interested in, and that might help us attract new fans to the Fandom project. But in the future, guys, as we say, we will try to cover some Northern Irish football and possibly even the Irish League as well. But let's see how we get on first. One step at a time first, guys. One step at a time. But it's good to know you guys do like the Irish football. Ball knocked out to that far side by Coventry as eventually it's gone out of play, and that's going to be a throw-in. Ken saying BBC iPlay and Sky occasional games. Yeah, well, I've said to guys, Google it, Google it. You might be surprised what channels you can find with it for games like that. Crusader saying, yeah, BBC iPlayer has been amazing, to be honest. Yeah, but like I say, you might want to check the Google it. I have seen an Irish channel doing stuff. There is an Irish, I don't know if it's independent or it's an internet channel. It's not a channel I'm familiar with, but it's got an Irishy name of it. I can't remember it now. But I know I've seen that in the list of televised games. Maybe one to Google, guys. Best to Google it. So now Huddersfield playing it back to the goalkeeper under pressure as the goalkeeper kicks the ball out on this near side and it's gone out for a throw-in. So thanks for that, Crusaders. Ken saying it's Linfield for me. Yeah, Linfield do quite well, don't they? They do. I know I've seen them get into the Europa League a few times. So they're quite a competitive team, aren't they, mate? In their respective league. But yeah, I've seen them qualify, as I say, for Europe a couple of times. Now ball chipped in behind as Coventry just trying to see it out of play, but no need to as the offside flag goes up. So thanks for that, Ken. Crusaders saying, fair enough, don't mind Linfield at all. Cool, good to hear, mate. And Ken saying, Terriers getting more into this match. Yeah, it's been a quite interesting game, although apart from all the balls going out of play all the time, it's been a lot of throw-ins, Huddersfield now playing it back to the goalkeeper as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. But yeah, I think you're right there, Ken. It's now the ball knocked down this near side as Huddersfield crossing it into the box. Oh, and they've scored! It's a cross and it's chipped into the back of the net at the far post. And Huddersfield have found the equaliser in the last minute of the game. Well, there you go, guys. It always says it's not over until it's over. And Coventry, after leading for a long time in this game, find themselves pegged back. And Huddersfield have found the equaliser. Ball taken right towards the byline, crossed in, took a few deflections before eventually the ball fell to just right for Huddersfield, who were able to head it into the back of it. Well, actually, no, he's hit it on the volley, actually. It was flicked on, headed on, and then the last player volleying it into the back of the net on that far side. Yep, so there was a player got a chip, and then a header, and then a volley. So, yeah. Ball down that far side as now Coventry trying to cross it in. And they've managed to win a corner on that far side, but are we going to have time to take it? So thanks for that, Ken. So corner comes in towards the near post. Deflected away. Now Coventry play it back in as it's cleared away. And Huddersfield knock it away out to that far side. And there goes the final whistle as it's finished. Coventry 1, Huddersfield 1. Huddersfield coming from behind late on. A smash and grab goal right in the last minute of the game. Sees Huddersfield grab an equaliser and share of the points. I think Coventry will be mega disappointed with that, as he was in a leading position for a long spell of that game. But it was coming. You could see it coming. Huddersfield were growing in confidence in that second half, and Coventry dropped off from the intensity that they showed in the first half. And really, the writing was on the wall, really, as Coventry didn't respond enough to the pressure that was coming from Huddersfield in this second half. So it's finished. Coventry 1, Huddersfield 1. They share the spoils. As let's quickly see if we can get the match stats up, guys. Bear with me a second. Oh, it's still not coming up. That's absolute rubbish. So it's still not coming up. I'm going to have to do it off this. Sorry, guys. So statistics so far. This is how the game has finished. As ball possession, 59% for Coventry, 41% for Huddersfield. Total shots, 11 for Coventry, 10 for Huddersfield. Shots on target, 3 for Coventry, 4 for Huddersfield. Shots off target, 3 for Coventry, 1 for Huddersfield. Corners, 10 for Coventry, 4 for Huddersfield. And where's the other one I'm looking for? Passes, 426 for Coventry, 290 for Huddersfield. Pass accuracy, 74% for Coventry, 71% for Huddersfield. I think that covers about the lot, guys. Sorry, I'm not being able to use my normal stats tonight as they're not uploading quick enough. But there you go, guys. So let me know if you guys got any final thoughts. Drop them in now. I'd love to hear from you. Sorry, Crusader is saying it's stupid thing. Oh, come on. Crusader is saying it's stupid internet gremlins. Crusaders said it's confirmed that Declan Rice has picked up a small back injury in Spurs v Arsenal game. Thank you for that, mate. Well, we wish him a speedy recovery. Yeah, big player as well for Arsenal now as they try to challenge in Europe and in the league. So he's going to be missed, but let's hope he makes a speedy recovery. But nice one, Crusaders. Nice one, mate. Thanks for the update on that. Daniel saying, yeah, you're right. Big up, mate. Thank you. Daniel, is that responding to me or something else? Sorry, Daniel. I don't know if that, I think that might be, is that responding to Ken? Possibly, I'm not sure. But thank you for that, Daniel. Apologies, mate. I'm not sure if you're responding to me there or Ken. But thank you, mate. Crusaders saying goodbye to everyone and have a good evening. I'm very tired, so I will head off now. Thanks, Gaz. No worries, Crusaders FC. Thank you, mate. Always good to see you. Yep, no worries, mate. Get some rest and stay safe and well. Hopefully see you on a future stream, mate. Yep. No worries. Thank you for coming, getting involved. Always good to have you involved, mate. And hope you have a restful evening, Crusaders. Yeah, go get your head down, mate. Thank you. Top stuff, mate. And as I say, hope you have a positive rest of the week. Stevie's saying, thanks, Crusaders. Nice one, Stevie. Ken saying, just see Man United v Crystal Palace his Sky match on Tuesday. Salford v Burnley as the romance of the cup by Crusaders FC. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you've got cup games coming this week. So some, yeah, as you say, Ken, top stuff, mate. Yep, you're right. The romance of the cup. Love the League Cup. I do love the League Cup. So underestimated competition. The most underestimated competition in English football. And yeah, I love it. I do love it. I love the fact that it causes upset. I love the format of it. I don't like the fact that they've done away with the replays. I don't like that. I think it's unfair to the lower league clubs. That was such a big way for them to earn money, and it's wrong that they've took it away just to suit the rich clubs. So yeah, I agree with that, Ken. Absolutely exciting fixtures to come in the next 2 days with the League Cup. So nice one, Ken. And Oh, loving the positivity as well from Ken. Top stuff, mate. Ken also saying, "Oh, Exeter v Luton." Thank you, Ken. Ken also saying, "Agree about the National Stadium." Gaz. Oh, Wembley. Yeah, thank you, mate. Top stuff. Nice one. Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it, that they've rebuilt it. Don't get me wrong, I know it needed modernising, but they modernised it too much, if you ask me. The old stadium had real character, history, and yes, the new stadium is more modern, more safe, but it's not just always about that, is it? A character. Stadium needs a character. But nice one, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Absolute loving the positivity from Ken tonight and the great conversation as always. Ken also saying a game of two halves. Do not understand Coventry needed to put subs on. No, I'm confused by that actually, mate, because like I say, I think you're right. You're spot on there, Ken, with the game of two halves. I was confused why Coventry didn't, when first first 10, 15 minutes, second half, you expect the other team's going to come out and have a more of a go. But I would have thought Coventry would have been prepared for that, planned for that, accepting that, knowing that, and then come out, absorb that pressure for the first 10, 15 minutes, and then tried to get themselves back on top and in command. And they didn't, did they? In that second half, they never really got them the command or the control of the game that they had in that first half. In the first half, they were moving freely. Huddersfield was struggling to get out their own half at spells. Huddersfield even struggling to get possession, if we're honest. But in the second half, it was the complete opposite, wasn't it? So you're absolutely right, Ken. I was quite surprised, like I say, that Coventry didn't come out expecting to have to absorb pressure for 10, 15 minutes and then go for it to try and get that second goal and kill the game off. So, yeah, well said, Ken. Got to agree with you there, mate. Well said. So, yeah, awesome. So, guys, I think that's about it for me for now. I'm going to jump off, wrap up the show. I'm going to jump off, go and grab something to eat and see if I can get the rest, make more progress with this video that I'm trying to get done for the channel. I've been working on it now for over a week, but with work commitments and stuff, I've been really struggling to find the time to get it finished, but it's getting there. So I'm going to see if I can jump off now, have a cup of tea, and a bite to eat, and then see if I can spend an hour on it to make it get it further along, so I can get it on the channel, and you guys can let me know what you think. So yes, guys, if you got final thoughts, please drop them in now. I'm going to jump off and go and grab a bite to eat. And just before I do, let's have a quick look ahead, as Ken saying there, with games coming thick and fast this week. We've got a number of League Cup games tomorrow and on Wednesday. So I'm just going to quickly have a look ahead of what's coming at us. Loads of UEFA ladies games coming as well on Tuesday night. But here's what we can expect tomorrow night, guys, in the English EFL Cup. Third round games: Bradford v Middlesbrough, Exeter v Luton, Ipswich v Wolverhampton, Mansfield v Peterborough, Port Vale v Sutton United, Salford v Burnley, Manchester United v Crystal Palace. Those are all tomorrow night's games. Also, game in Scotland, guys, in the Scottish League Cup quarter final. Kilmarnock playing Hearts of Midlothian. That'll be a big game for them. Also, more cup games tomorrow, guys, and the EFL Trophy, as Northampton Town take on Chelsea under 21s in the EFL Trophy. Bolton taking on Man United under 21s. Barnsley taking on Man City under 21s. And Burton Albion taking on Everton under 21s. So there are loads of games tomorrow to keep an eye on, guys. And as I say, there'll be more games also in on Wednesday with regard to the League Cup. Also tomorrow night, guys, a game in the Scottish Challenge Cup. Rangers B team taking on Alloa Athletic, and also games in Wales, guys. as well as the Northern Irish League as well in Wales. Canonfon, Caernarfon Town taking on the New Saints. Cardiff MU taking on Haverford West County. Connors Quay Nomads taking on Colwyn Bay. Pennybont taking on Barrytown United. Pontypridd United taking on Newtown. That's in the Welsh League. In the Northern Irish Premiership, Cliftonville taking on Colorino. Linfields taking on Crusaders. And Longall taking on Larne. So plenty of football, as I say, tomorrow evening, guys. So it's time for me to wrap up the show. Thank you very much to all you guys that came and got involved. It's been an absolute pleasure. Really always enjoy your company, guys. And thank you for coming with your conversation and chat and your positivity. Always appreciated. So hopefully I'll see you guys later during the week on other games. But from me, for now, that's it. Take care. All the best. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.